people are going on to have relationships in 2025. Yeah, I do see the point, right? Because it's just like everything's weaponized against one another, right? Everything's weaponized against people now, right? The women's bodies are weaponized against men. What is it, man? Men's masculinity. I heard it somewhere that's like weaponized against the culture because it's toxic, like toxic masculinity. So that's a weapon that's been weaponized. Toxic masculinity. So yeah, honestly, literally that right there alone is a joke because it's just like that's what it is, right? Like you have that's a weapon. So it's like it gives women just by that alone. And see, women win in court too, right? Against men all the time. So it's like that alone gives women more power because it's just like they use the toxic masculinity against men. So it's just like, and literally now it's just like you have the modern day woman getting high. This is her natural high, right? Oh, well, you're just a toxic man. And then basically she gets in. She can have dominance over the man or whatever, but it's just like and then yeah, plus she weaponizes her body, but it's just like that's the thing, right? I always wonder where where it all went wrong, right? Like it's just like you know what I think it is like people have forgotten their roles, right? Like, have your roles, and if you decide to get in a relationship, this person, you know what? I think this is really a smart idea. Both parties, like the female and the male, need to write out exactly what they want in that relationship, what to expect, and which role they need to take, and obviously, yeah, and out doing your working your 9 to 5 work and doing what you do every day. Anything to do with your house, your home, and obviously your romance life, whatever. But you want that, but take charge and do what's best for both parties. Be team players, and it's just like people just need to write down. If the parties, like two parties, don't know their roles, they need to write down what they expect, and just let the other person know. Have a sit down conversation, and just let them know what you want and expect. And if they don't, there's something to their not their liking, then move on and just keep looking. But other than that, find out what you want and. Hey, I'll tell you this. Relationships are not for everybody, I'll tell you that. They're just not. I've known people that don't want to get into them because they just totally believe they're just not for them. Well, they're not for everyone because just like anything else, man, things take work. You have to keep working at it, right? It's just like a profession, a career. You have to keep working at it to improve on it, get better. But if it's two parties in this, you both have to work at it and do your part in order to make it work, or else it's not going to work, right? So as people are going on saying like the juice is not worth the squeeze anymore with this, or like the bread the bread's really not worth the slice, but that's kind of like my own thing. The bread is really not worth the slice, but the bread, honestly, I can see it. It is worth the slice. But here's the thing. You have to work on it. But you have to have both parties involved to work on it. If the woman is not willing to put her part in, and quit with all the gaslighting manipulation, man. Like, that's the thing that a lot of people don't get. They don't want to see it, that the whole thing about the gaslighting manipulation, people have come to a point, they think that's stuff is normal. It's not, man. It just gives a reason for people like to think they can just walk over the other person. It's not right, but find what's works best for you. And you know what? If it's not worth your time, and you don't want to even get involved, you don't have to get involved. But if it is, so be it. Just write down what you want, give it to them. If they don't like it, have us sit down. If they don't like it, can't agree to anything, move on. And sometimes, honestly, with some things, you have to agree to disagree and move on. Right? So, leave it at that. Fire and Ice, I can rise and Pegasus was born out.